Good evening, this is N7GES. Welcome to the Colorado Amateur Radio Emergency Services Region 3, District 2 net. Our district consists of Larimer and Weld counties. This net meets each Thursday evening on the 447.275 repeater, courtesy of the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. All stations with technical license or higher are invited to check in. All announcements about amateur radio-related activities, including club events and meetings, are welcome. This is a directed net, and all traffic will go through net control, which this evening is N7GES, November 7, Golf Echo Sierra. The name is Kevin, and I'm located in Fort Collins, Colorado. Do we have any emergency or priority traffic before we begin? If you do have emergency traffic during the net, please say break and state your call, and we'll acknowledge you and suspend as necessary. Do we have any do we have any formal NTS traffic for the net this evening? All right, when checking into the net, please give your call sign phonetically with the ITU phonetics, your name, and your location. If you have announcements, indicate that as well as you check in. We'll begin with mobile or emergency-powered stations first. Let's begin with stations Alpha through Mike, please.
Good evening, Kevin in the net. This is Whiskey 0, Delta Delta Zulu, Dave and Greeley. No announcements.
Charlie 0, Alpha.
Bravo 0, Mike Hotel, Mike in Loveland.
This is Kilo 0, Foxtrot, November Lima, Mark Loveland, no traffic.
Good evening to the net. Kilo 8, Golf Echo Echo, Jerry in Fort Collins, no traffic.
Kilo Echo 0, Lima, Charlie Kilo, another Mike from Windsor, no traffic.
Whiskey 0, Juliet Delta, Daniel in Essex Park.
Okay, stand by. Welcome to WW0JD, KE0LCK, K8GEE, K0FNL, WB0MH, and AC0AS, and W0DDZ. Any stations Alpha through Mike, mobile or emergency power that I missed?
This is Kilo Charlie 0, Zulu, India, Echo. Darren, Fort Collins.
Okay, KE0ZIE, thank you. Battery or emergency power now, Alpha through Zulu, please.
Kilo 0, Uniform Tango, Bill, Fort Collins.
Whiskey 0, Tango, Juliet Hotel. This is TJ in Berthoud. No traffic.
Okay, recognizing welcome to W0TJH and K0UT. Thank you for checking in, folks. Any other battery or emergency powered stations? Any Alpha through Zulu?
November 6, Romeo Foxtrot, India. Eric, Fort Collins. No traffic.
Kilo Echo 0, Papa Uniform Quebec, Bill in Loveland.
Kilo Echo 0, November Yankee Tango, Jason in Fort Collins.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to N6RFI, KE0PUQ, and KE0NYT. Thank you very much for checking in, folks. Let's open it up now to any power station, battery or AC. Alpha through Mike, please.
This is Whiskey Bravo 0, India X-Ray Victor, WB0IXV, Dave at SparkNet Center.
This is
0 Echo Victor, Eric Carr.
Kilo 0 Alpha Bravo Kilo, Alec LaSalle.
Okay, welcome to WB0IXV, N0EV, and K0ABK. Thank you. Other commercial or battery-powered stations, Alpha through Zulu, please.
Kilo Delta 0, Uniform Juliet Kilo, Steve in Nunn. One announcement.
Good evening. This is Whiskey Alpha 5, Victor Romeo Lima, Willis, Fort Collins. One announcement.
Okay, welcome to KD0UJK and WA5VRL, both with announcements. Thank you very much. Any other additional check-ins before we continue?
K5
Kilo
BBC,
Delta 0,
Kilo 5,
Zulu
Bravo Bravo
Whiskey
Charlie,
Uniform.
Phil.
One
Following
announcement.
through Lafayette.
Okay, we had a double. I have KD0ZWU with an announcement. Who was the other station, please?
Kilo 5, Bravo Bravo Charlie, K5 BBC, Phil, mobile.
Okay, welcome to K5BBC and Terry, KD0ZWU. Anybody else? This is N7GES with the R3D2 ARES net. We'll move to net business now then. KD0UJK, would you like to go ahead with your announcement, please?
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, this is KD0UJK. Another reminder that the Skywarn weather training will be held on March 24th at 8:30 in the morning. And I am sure that on the conclusion of the weather training that there will be some ARES training or subjects. The training will be held at the Police Services Building at 2221 South Timberline in Fort Collins.
Okay, any questions for Steve on this? All right, thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate that. WA5VRL, what do you have for us, sir?
Good evening, WA5VRL. For those folks that didn't get rid of all of their junk, stuff, at the swap meet out at the ranch, have another one coming up on the 18th, Sunday, the 18th of February. Aurora Repeater Association has their Swap Fest, and that's at the Adams County Fairground, 9755 Henderson Road in Brighton. And that's Sunday, February 18th, open to the public 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. They do have VE testing at 10 a.m. Admission is a whopping $5. Anyway, that's all I have. Back to net, WA5VRL.
Okay, thank you, Willis. Any other announcements for the net at this time? Okay, I would like to announce that we're going to have a remote net on February 22nd at the Timnath Fire Station number 8, PFA Station 8 in Timnath. February 22nd. If any of you have not seen net in operation, that would be a good time to come and check it out. If you've never called a net, we're going to encourage people that have not called a net before to give it a try while you've got supervision available and assistance and support, so that you can learn to do it in a non-pressure situation and be prepared in the event of an emergency situation. So this is good practice, and I would really encourage any of you who have not done this before to please take advantage of that. We are in need of net control stations for this net on a regular weekly basis, as well as other things. So I think training would be in order. I think willingness to take a weekly net as a training process would be a very good thing to do, and it is not difficult. If you're interested in some training, please give me contact me, and I'll be more than happy to help you. We have an opportunity for you to call a net in the remote net at the end of the month. We'd also, there can be other times arranged. I would be glad to help you here at my house, or I could help you remotely with a net after we chatted about that. So anybody that's interested in doing that, I would appreciate it if you'd get in touch with me. As we sit at this point in time, would anybody be interested in running the net next week at this point?
K0ABK.
ABK, go.
Yes, Kevin, I will attempt to run the net if you wouldn't mind.
All right, very good. I have you written down. Let's talk about it off net at some point, and I will get you whatever you need. But you've heard it called several times, so I'm sure you may not have any questions, but I'll be happy to answer any of those. So thank you for volunteering. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sir. And yeah, I do have a few questions, but I'll catch you later on. So, K0ABK, back to net.
Okay, any other business announcements or anything for the net at this time? Any additional check-ins for the net that haven't checked in yet?
This is Kilo Delta Zero Oscar Echo Papa Mike, Estes Park Med Center.
Kilo Delta Zero Yankee Victor India Greg in Loveland.
Bob, Estes Park Medical Center.
Okay, welcome to KD0YVI and KD0OEP. Bob in Estes Park Medical Center, I need you to come back again if you would with your call.
Kilo Delta Zero Romeo India Lima.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you and Greg doubled, and so I wasn't able to get that. Thank you very much, KD0RIL. Any other check-ins this evening?
Kilo Delta Zero Zulu Whiskey Uniform with an announcement.
Oh, thank you very much, Terry. I'm very sorry. Please go ahead.
Thank you. I would like to announce that the Berthoud High School has a amateur radio club, Whiskey Zero Bravo Hotel Sierra, W0 Berthoud High School. And this next coming week, 12th to 16th of February, there is a school club roundup HF contest. And W0BHS will be operating with students at the high school. We have approximately 50 of them lined up to operate HF, primarily 40 meters, 7,200 to 7,300 kilohertz. And we will be operating every weekday, Monday through Friday, from about 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. school hours. So if anyone wants to give a contact to our student radio operators, please get on 40 meters and listen for a young voice. KD0ZWU, back to net.
Any questions for Terry? Okay, any other business, check-ins or announcements of any kind for the net? I would like to make one additional announcement, and that is we do occasionally have checkouts on this net, so it would be important if you're not planning to stay in the net when you check in to indicate that so that we know you're not there any longer. We do that as a training process to know that for preparation for the real emergency situations where we need to know where everybody is and make sure that everybody is safe and accounted for. So on these training nets, we occasionally have those, so please be prepared because we haven't yet had a 100% checkout rate. There's always been somebody that's tuned out before the net was over. So just keep that in mind for future times because this will happen occasionally. All right. So this is N7GES. I'd like to thank each station for checking in this evening and the NCARC for the use of their repeater this evening. All stations are invited to check in with for the following nets as well. The statewide ARES HF net on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. on 3.810 megahertz, and the statewide ARES VHF net Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. on the 145.310 Colorado Connection repeater, which requires a tone of 88.5 hertz. Looks like we've had 23 check-ins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 announcements of something of that nature, and our net has run a total of 23 minutes. This is N7GES now closing the net and returning the repeater to normal use. Thank you, 73s, and good evening.